kids have been neglected, abused, went through a lot of trauma that's bringing them into care. So our motive here today is to try to get as many homes open as possible to help these kids live successfully. When they come into care, a lot of times their goal is to return home to parent, but we are a foster care agency that offers adoption. So if there's anybody that's out there looking for an adoptive home, we are also open to that as well for our department.
So I was reading on your site earlier, you guys have an 86% success rate with your children in your adoption program.
Yes.
That's great, 86%.
Definitely.
And so also it starts at birth. That's right, give them a clap. Hold on.
Yay.
It starts at the ages birth to 18 years old.
We definitely work with kids all ages. The average that we get into foster care, the average age that enters into foster care is between 7 to 12 or 13 years old. Mm-hmm. But we do service all kids, infant to 18.
So how do I qualify?
How you will qualify, easy process. You would just call us,
mm-hmm.
and we'll get you started down that foster care path, down that road to actually becoming a foster parent. Good number, the best number to reach us is our foster care trainer recruiter line. That number is 901-252-7939.
Give it to me one more time.
That number again is 901-252-7939.
Y'all gonna make me have a baby.
You need to have one, definitely.
My wife want a baby. She wanted to have one, but if we kind of resolved it, it would probably end up being adoption or foster parent. So.
And the good thing about that is our department, our foster care department, we actually have same-sex couples that come in and they adopt and they recruit. A couple of years back, that was not something that we offer, but as the times are growing, as things are growing, we're evolving as well.
Absolutely.
Yes, ma'am.
I anticipate that you all are going to have a high rate of calls coming in and interest about kids after this radio show.
Definitely, and we need them.
So let's do this. So let's go down the list of requirements for people. Let them know what you need. So you have to be legally employed.
Yes, you have to have an income coming in. You definitely need to be at least 25 years of age to foster with youth villages. We also ask that you have a pretty clear background record, driving record. Everything has to be clear on those ends.
So I can't have speeding tickets?
You can have a few speeding tickets, but you can't have anything on the lines of car seats, anything that's damaging to a child at any point in time.
I put the child in my seat, in my lap.
No. Put them in the car seat. That's what we need them.
What about criminal background checks?
The criminal background checks has to be clear, no felonies.
Okay.
We actually want to make sure that the home environment is stable. We do our due diligence on that background check, because we want to make sure that the family that we're working with is a safe family, as well as the kids that we're going to be placing in the homes are going to be in a safe environment.
Okay, we got to take a break. Our last break, we're going to come back on background checks.
All right.
We're going to make sure everybody passes the background checks who's eligible. But we have youth villages in the house. We have Miss Chandler, Miss Morgan. She's in the corner hiding, so give us a call so we can make Ms. Morgan talk on this phone. Our number in the studio is 901-260-5926. Again, the number is 901-260-5926. We have youth villages. Tell somebody to call in so we can get some kids adopted.
All right. I wasn't even nervous.
You be waiting on us, though.
Join the Cathedral Praise Church of Memphis Incorporated each Sunday at 12:30 p.m. for our Spirit-filled worship service, and each Wednesday at our Church for All People. And we welcome you as we transform.
And anybody
the
call,
church is
hit
located
decline.
inside Bun Presbyterian Church on 561 South Prescott Street, Memphis, Tennessee. I'm Dr. Darnell Gooch Jr., Senior Pastor of the Cathedral Praise Church of Memphis Incorporated, and I hope to see you there.
Oh, nothing. I'm just going off
Go
the
get
list.
tested for
Oh, okay,
HIV/AIDS
okay.
Oh, no,
because
no, no.
HIV/AIDS has become the third leading cause of death among
Yes.
African Americans between the ages of 25 and 34.
Anything
Even
else
more
for-
surprising is the fact
for
that this
sure.
disease has become the leading cause of death for African American women between the ages
I
of
know I need to
25 and
mention my
34.
date
The
for the
spread of
new
HIV/AIDS
upcoming class.
is the
Yeah,
single greatest
in
health
May.
crisis
So
currently
when you
confronting
mention foster
African
care
Americans.
awareness month, I could bring out the
This is the city.
The date,
This
the
is
next
their
date.
story.
yeah that we're
Some names have been
one of
changed,
the other
and
requirements that
so many
should be
lives have been changed too.
is
The
the
We're going to give you
cohabitation.
the facts,
And
just
then,
the facts.
just talk about
Some
how,
call this the city of crime.
foster
When they're
the little
done,
victories,
it's
just
going to
throw
be
that in there.
the
Foster
city
little-
that cares
Foster little hope, yeah,
a
the
lot.
little victories.
This
We
is the
want
city,
people to know
Memphis,
that.
Tennessee,
Very
where
interesting
fearless
conversation.
fights fire.
Good
on
job.
the LinkedIn channel.
Every rap
And we are
revolution
Youth Villages. It's an
hearts and
organization in Memphis.
Also,
Tennessee.
we
And
talk about the difference of adoption and foster
and
care.
foster
Yeah.
parents
People-
and adoption
people get a
for
procedure,
couples,
and they think
even
that,
cohabitating or
that-
single individuals.
well, they know
What's going on
one
right
gives you
now in our
assistance
studio.
and one doesn't. I don't know if both does. See, people don't know that. I believe it's just a myth about fostering. They give you assistance and not adoption.
This is
No, it's
foster
really
care.
cool.
Learn
Do it
new
really
information.
nice.
Coming in,
And
person
in
listening.
Richmond,
Give me a like. Let me know how we doing.
LGBTQ
This is the
community and its
Unleashed Voice
allies.
Radio Show.
Go to
Thanks for watching. We on the commercial break. We'll be right back.
relationshipunleashed.com
And maybe
on the
say,
World
you know,
Wide
we
Web.
can't adopt. We might adopt your foster
relationshipunleashed.com.
child,
All
but
donations are
our
tax
goal is to
deductible.
get it back with
Come
our
on,
friends.
join the movement. By the way, I don't need a badge or a gun. I carry a microphone, bub.
This is awesome, awesome, awesome.
In Memphis, condoms are
Something
free
I always
from
say,
Planned
Call in. We're talking to you villages today. The number is 901-260-5926. Call in. We got you villages in the house.
be a foster parent.
We need some foster parents.
We got Mia
Want
watching.
to talk about sex? Talk about condoms. At
We need some foster parents to be real parents.
Get some.
Get some of these
before
kids.
You get some. FreeCondomsMemphis.org.
Tell that rain to hold up till I get out of here.
Dear HIV,
It's supposed to rain
I may have
and be
gotten
36 degrees in the morning.
Really?
Yes, and a high 51.
But you will never, ever get the best of me.
I got sandals today.
That's all you want. Huh?
I take my HIV meds every day.
It'd be a lot.
I don't just live with you. I live well with you.
HIV treatment works.
getting care.
How many commercials?
Live well.
Choices is a
This your
non-profit
last
sexual
Last commercial.
10 Care and offer patient assistance to help pay for needed services. Choices is proud to provide comprehensive reproductive health services in an LGBTQ affirming environment. We offer a wide range of services such as general wellness, fertility assistance, STI testing and treatment, reproductive health services for people living with HIV including PrEP and PEP, birth control, Gardasil vaccinations, abortion services, miscarriage management, and services for trans and gender nonconforming people, including hormone replacement therapy. Everybody needs choices.
Twerk. Girl, I want to see you twerk.
And we're back. We're in the studio today twerking with you villages, with Miss Chandler, Miss Morgan. And give us a call here at 901-260-5926. We're talking about adoption and foster care. We're going to jump back to this conversation. This is the live show on KWAM 980 Talk Radio. We educate, empower, and enrich the community. All right. So, Miss Chandler, we were talking about background checks. So, background checks.
Yeah, just pretty much not having any felonies on your record, and also with the background checks, there's a lot that go with it. But we ask that you come in and just give us a little insight on it, and we could possibly still get you down that road to become a foster parent. And another thing that I wanted to mention before we got off the air, we was talking about some of the new things that we are doing there, youth villages, as far as the evolving. We also take cohabitating couples.
Now, what is cohabitating?
So if you've been living
They
together,
shaking.
not married, but you've
Girl,
been
that's
living.
everybody.
You've been living together for a while, but you want to be a foster parent. You know, you're not ready to make that next step in marriage. You only have to show us at least 3 years of proof of cohabitating at that same address with your partner, and you could do that in all, of course, single parent homes and married couples.
Now,
will
wait a minute.
take
How do I
home.
show proof if I'm creeping and shacking?
Well, you can't creep, but if you in that long-term relationship and you have made that commitment yet, then still come.
So let me ask you a question. Okay, so I know most people always have a preference. So we want a baby boy.
Okay. With Youth Villages, you give us the criteria of child you want to work with.
Oh, okay.
When you come in, you let us know, because we are a therapeutic organization and we take kids, like I said, that's been abused and neglected, the ones that need those homes. But you give us the criteria of child, the age range, the gender, the ethnicity, whatever you want, we try to do that for you.
Well,
as a parent, as a couple, yes.
You listening, Campbell Clemens, you need to call in.
So
260-5926, 901-260-5926 and ask some questions.
That's what she's shacking with. They cohabitating. But can you explain the difference between adoption and foster parenting to our listeners?
Okay, it kind of works hand in hand. Like I said, we're a foster agency that offers adoptions, and it's you have to foster at least for 6 months before you adopt a child with us. So the process is exactly the same. You come in, you get certified as a foster parent. Once you choose that criteria of child.
How long is certification?
Certification, good. That's a very good question. The certification process lasts 6 weeks.
Okay.
We offer 6 weeks of PATH classes free with Youth Villages. So you'll come through. We offer weekday classes, and we also offer weekend classes on Saturday. So we try to adjust and fit everybody's schedule. If you can't come through the week, you could come on the weekends.
All right.
Let me ask you a myth.
Hold on, she didn't get back to the foster and adoption.
Okay. So just like I said, it's the same exact process. Just within those 6 months, if you've had that kid in the home, you are open for adoption.
Well, what if the parent come back?
Well, if a kid is in full guardianship, which means the parent's rights are terminated, TPR, you'll hear that, you can hear that in foster care. So termination of parental rights, there's no, coming back after that. But most of our kids that do come into care, or a lot of our kids that come into care, goal is adoption, but that can change at any time. I mean, goal is return home to parent, but that can change at any time. So we always ask our parents to keep an open mind, because that child's goal could change to adoption if that's your purpose and if that's something you want to do with the kids that come into care. And another good thing about YV that I like to mention, we have 24/7 assistance.
What does that mean?
24/7, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If you having a problem, any concerns, any questions, issues, you could call our on-call number.
Okay.
The kids have a primary counselor, but after hours, when those people need questions answered, they could get those answered. That 24/7 on-call number.
What about any assistant to help us take care of the kids, just in case we need some financial support, insurance, counseling, daycare, all the above?
Okay, well, just
I think he asking for himself.
No, these are the listeners' questions. They want to call in. These are questions.
And with Youth Villages, we do have a reimbursement policy.
Okay.
If you're fostering, we do reimburse you for what you've already done for the child. Not necessarily we pay you to watch the kids, but we try to help assist and reimburse you for what you've already did for the child. As well as with adoption, you will have adoption assistance, and we have 2 great adoption specialists that help out once you get to that part, because it's a free adoption agency. You don't have to pay anything, but they do a little stipend after. We don't set rates. That's set by the state, so we can't give you any prices or anything like that, but you would get that stipend once you've adopted a child. So the assistance continues even after adoptions.
That's great.
Yes.
So a lot of the kids, you said they suffer from depression and trouble making friends and difficulties interacting with others in school. So how do those kids succumb to those issues by being in this program and finding these great parents? Hell, I just answered the question.
Yes, you exactly. Like, we try to foster a little hope here at Youth Villages, and we focus on our so many small victories that we have with these children. So how we just need people. We need parents.
Right.
And a lot of people are hesitant, or they, you know, say, oh, I'm going to wait this year. We have classes all year round.
When's the next class?
Our next class is actually going to, informational session is going to be May 10th, which is a Thursday at 6 p.m.
Where is it going to be?
This is going to be located at our Shelby Oaks location, our foster care department. The address is 5515 Shelby Oaks Drive, Memphis, Tennessee, 381.